Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died due to complications of metastatic pancreatic cancer. We do know right now the Supreme Court announced her death, saying the cause was complications from pancreatic cancer, which she announced she had a recurrence of in July. She was the architect of the legal fight for women's rights in the 1970s. She served 27 years on the nation's highest court, becoming its most prominent member. Her death, obviously, definitely something that will set in motion a tumultuous political battle, because she said that she would not retire until President Trump was out of office. Of course, this opens up a vacancy in the Supreme Court right now. We are obviously trying to find out more information about everything, but Ruth Bader Ginsburg was appointed by President Clinton in 1993. Again, she's the second woman appointed to the Supreme Court. She is survived by 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Again, she announced in July that she was undergoing more cancer treatments due to pancreatic cancer, and the Supreme Court has just announced her death, saying that she had complications from that. Phil, definitely someone who cannot really be replaced. I know that there is a vacancy there, but certainly not somebody who could be replaced at all.
Well, yeah, she was really remarkable. I mean, Maria, she basically was fighting 5 bouts of cancer in just a very few short amount of time. You know, over the years, she developed this rock star sort of status on the high court, even though it's sort of, you know, regal and all that. People were calling her the notorious RBG at one point. A few of the issues that she really tackled during her career, as you mentioned, 27 years on the high court: abortion rights, same-sex marriage, voting rights, immigration, also health care and affirmative action. She said that she would love to be a member of the court as long as she could do the job full steam. We know that in the past few months she'd continued to actually be actively involved in some of the cases, even though we're doing them remotely. She was still very much part of it up until the very end. So again, this is just very sad. It's a very sad day, and she was very, very popular, Maria.
You know, during her years on the court, as the bench has become, you know, obviously more conservative, she's increasingly moved to the left. We know that. And she's pretty fiery. We do understand, you know, her opinions on everything. And in recent years, she's kind of become a pop icon, in part due to her, obviously, issues. She's been dubbed Notorious RBG, a nod to the late rapper. And she's been played by comedians and everybody else. Certainly something that everybody obviously grappling with right now, the news that Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg dead at the age of 87. And again, she is known for her legal fight for women's rights and equality starting in the 1970s.
And you know, Marie, before she took the bench, she really was an advocate for the American Civil Liberties Union. She became the architect of a legal strategy to bring cases to the courts that would ensure the 14th Amendment's guarantee of equal protection applied to gender. She said that, in a quote I'm going to take here, that she said at one point, "I had the good fortune to be alive and be a lawyer in the 1960s. For the first time in the history of the U.S., it became possible to urge before courts successfully that the society would benefit enormously if women were regarded as persons equal in stature to men." And she gave those remarks in a commencement speech back in 2002, but they just ring true even today.
You know, certainly such a loss. Everybody obviously reeling from the news. We are working on getting our political analyst Carl Luna on the phone and to talk a little bit about her impact on the Supreme Court. Obviously, 27 years on the Supreme Court, Phil.
Yeah, that's a long time. You know, after the retirement of Justice Stevens back in the day, she was really the most senior member of the liberal colleagues, liberal wing of the High Court, and she had the power to assign opinions when the Chief Justice was actually on the other side. So she did wield a lot of power during her time on the High Court. She was very well respected by her colleagues, even though they didn't always see eye to eye, but they certainly didn't mind, you know, listening to what she had to say and, you know, taking her opinions to heart, even as they rendered their own opinions through, again, many, many issues over these past 27 years, Maria.
And it's been no secret, she's had several bouts with cancer. She had radiation therapy for pancreatic cancer in 2019, and then had some tumors taken out of a lung in 2018. She had colon cancer in 1999. So certainly something that she's been dealing with. And again, she announced in July she was undergoing more chemotherapy to fight a recurrence of pancreatic cancer. So the Supreme Court and Chief Justice John Roberts actually released a statement, and he said, "Our nation has lost a justice of historic stature. We at the Supreme Court have lost a cherished colleague, and today we mourn, but with confidence that future generations will remember Ruth Bader Ginsburg as we knew her, a tired and resolute champion of justice. Certainly something, you know, it's quite a loss to obviously our nation and the Supreme Court. She's just been able to do and make such an impact on our country.
You know, on the lighter side of her life, she was apparently a lifelong fan of opera, and back in 2016 at the Kennedy Center, she actually had a non-speaking role in the Washington National Opera's The Daughter of the Regiment. How about that? And then, as we sort of talked about, always being poked fun at by some comedians. I know on Saturday Night Live, the actress Kate McKinnon, for example, portrayed her wearing black robes and the trademark, you know, clothing that she had there. This is a recurring role of, you know, of the news of the day. So maybe this weekend they'll pay tribute to her through Kate McKinnon. Maria?